Do you have a plan? If you haven't got a plan for your life, make one now. Sit back, have a cup of tea, write down all the big goals for your life. Maybe you want to retire early, or you want to set up your own business or have a baby soon. All these things cost money. So once you've put those down, then you can work out how much you're going to need to save in order to do these things. Do you know what your net worth is? That's easy. Just add up all the things that you own, maybe a house, a car, all your savings, anything that's of value, add it all up, and then add up all the things you owe. Maybe you've got a mortgage, loans, credit card debt, and then you take what you owe away from what you have, and that is your net worth. Do you know how much your debts are really costing you? It's not just what you pay each month in your mortgage or your loans and so on. It's how much the interest rate is, and so how much you're paying overall. Because you might think that you can manage month by month and it's not a lot of money, but if you add up how much you're paying overall when you've paid off the whole of your debt, your mortgage or whatever, you could be really stunned to find out how much you're going to be paying in interest. Are you prepared for the unexpected? Ideally, you need to have a savings account with 6 months worth of savings put aside in case everything goes pear-shaped. So that means you have to work out how much do you need to spend each month to keep yourself going, multiply that by 6 or at least 3, and put that in a savings account, which you dip into only if everything goes horribly wrong. You lose your job, you don't have any money, etc., etc. Do you know what your monthly outgoings and incomings are? This is really important. If you don't know how much you have to spend each month to keep your body and soul together and keep the roof over your head, do a budget. Use our budget calculator on Money Magpie, or just use the back of an envelope. You need to know how much you have to spend so that you know how much you've got left over to put into savings and to have fun each month. Are you putting enough aside for your future? Most of us aren't putting anything like enough aside each month for our future. Make sure that you're putting as much as you possibly can into your pension. If you're working, make sure that you're signed up to your employer's pension scheme, and top it up with money into stocks and shares, ISAs. Ideally, if you're about to retire, you should have a pot of money of around £450,000 in order to have a decent average income. Are you paying too much tax? Most of us are paying too much in tax, so make sure you're making the most of your tax saving vehicles like ISAs and your pension. Remember, with your pension, the government adds in the money you would have paid in tax, so it's a bonus.